Hi everyone, welcome to this digital planner live, or welcome back for the replay. If you're new to digital planning, I have a video up on YouTube and TikTok, how to start digital planning. Okay. Let's look at, wait, do I have all the papers in here? I do. I do have all the papers. Okay. Let me see if I have everything. Let's see which one I want to start with, maybe. Maybe this one. And oh, I forgot to change my pencil tip. Hopefully it'll be okay. And it won't scratch the screen. Maybe I'll do a new page at the end that has all of let's see, okay, I have all them in here anyway. I have all the letters. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. Hi, Samantha. I know. You know, I think I just needed a little bit of a brain break because of like the last 2 weeks, and then trying to fix things, and then my mom and sister coming to visit a couple times, like 2 weekends in a row. And yeah, I think that was a lot. I think I was just way behind on sleep, and I was just so tired. I was like trying to rush to like finish like this pack, and then trying to be live and trying to like fix things. I hate that there's like a glare. Maybe I'll do it like this. I have like I still have the external hard drive connected. Like I have a weird glare. I hate that. Yeah, I was trying to like catch up on, I don't know, I think it was like a Wednesday, and my husband was like, "You look so tired. You're so tired." And I was gonna try to force myself to be on, and then I just needed to rest. Okay, seriously, how can I like stop the glare? I'm gonna have to move it over here. Oh, there we go. I know. Then I was just trying to catch up on like this sticker pack that like the leopard layers and everything. This was like 2 weeks ago, so I don't even know if anybody remembers us talking about it. The different animal print. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe I'll add them to like a white sheet, and I don't even know if I can. I was trying to see if I can like try to get rid of that light. I can't really move over the whole stand. There's like a glare like right around here because of my window right above me. Okay, let me just add a white sheet of paper. Let me just, I love how I say sheet of paper, but it's digital, but I still say that. Oh, I'll just say quick create. You know, why does it always do lined paper? Sometimes I just want white. I wonder how everybody else's week has gone. I definitely feel like I have more energy and I'm more refreshed, and I'm not stressed as much as I was the last couple weeks. So I definitely feel better. Yeah, I'm glad, like, you know, my family came to visit and everything, but it's kind of tiring sometimes. Is this like blurry? No, it's not. I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. I already wiped off the camera lids. It's just a reflection. Let's see. There's that one, gold. I'm just trying to show the animal print letters. So the app that I'm in right now is Noteful, but a lot of people use different apps for digital planning. So there's Noteful, there's GoodNotes, and then all of these digital stickers here are from my shop, which is right here. And yeah, so today's release is actually something that I promised a couple weeks ago. And these are like, well, I guess these really aren't chenille, but these are like animal print letters with the gold and silver. And I don't really have one of the digital planners up right now, but I also have papers too that I'll show too. Are you new to digital planning, Brandy? This is the Apple Pencil. I'm trying to think what generation it is. It's not the first generation. Yeah, the first generation has like this kind of thing on it. I guess it's the second generation, and my mini has the Pro, and I believe there's actually one more pencil. Yeah, second generation. Thank you, Brenda. Hi. Yeah, so I think it's just second generation. And my mini, I actually have the Pro pencil, but I believe I don't know what it's called. There's like a USB-C one as well, but I just spent more on the Pro because I already knew myself. I wasn't going to plug it in to charge it. It wasn't worth saving like 20 bucks. I just already knew. I mean, I've already lost this one 2 times, usually in the couch, and then I would find it again. And I still have my screen protector here that has like the paper, but I feel like on live it looks a little dull. So I do love using it. Like, I do love that scratchy sound, but I feel like it makes it a little dull. And sorry for the glare right here. It's from the window. I tried covering it, but it's really tall. And I'm only 5'5". So I can't get to the top of the window to cover it. Yeah, but I mean, the digital plan, you can also use, like, what do people have? Samsung Tab, with the pencil that comes with that. That's really popular. I have not tried with the Windows, but I'm pretty sure you can use like a Windows one too. Also, I mean, you mentioned the Apple Pencil, but now there's so many dupes. I think ESR has one. I think there's a ton on I can't really say it out loud, but you know, that place, I think there's a bunch of dupes on there, but also like TikTok too. I think ESR has one. You love the silver ones? Yeah. I was just trying to put them out here. I kind of got distracted a little bit for a second. But yeah, so there's just a couple releases today. There's the Animal Print Gold and Silver. This is what I was supposed to be working on a couple weeks ago, and then I totally, just a whole lot. I'm just getting back on track now. And so I have that in like the gold and in the silver, the leopard. I have a pencil that I got from TikTok, and I didn't know if the Apple Pencil is better or worth it. You know, I haven't had, well, I don't even know what happened. I haven't had a dupe yet. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know. Oh, well, I missed it. I've only had the Apple Pencil, but that's because I traded in. What did I trade? I traded in my old iPad the first time to get the pencil, and I traded in my other iPad, and I just got the Apple Pencil. But now there's so many dupes. You know, unless you're using a lot of pressure sensitivity, I guess it really wouldn't matter. I do because I use Procreate, but if you're just kind of like digital planning and stuff, I don't think you need all the pressure sensitivity and everything. I think you're just fine with one off of TikTok, to be honest. Or the other place that TikTok won't let me say. You bought dudes. Yeah, you said there's nothing like the Apple Pencil, India. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've only known the Apple Pencil, but that's also because I wanted to use Procreate a lot and I needed the, you know, but I've seen lots of videos on the ESR one, and that's the same company that did the screen protector thing I have. I think some other people have them too, but I think that there's tons of review on some of the other ones. Oh, Daisy, you agree too? Yeah. It might just be worth it to get the Apple Pencil, although I do find they're a little pricey. Do I teach how to use Procreate? No, I've only, can you do some Procreate tutorial for dummies? I only know like simple stuff. I literally watch YTube videos. I'm definitely self-taught. And then I just kind of Google stuff too. So I had to make sure my phone didn't go off. Yeah, definitely I watch a lot of YTube videos because everybody on there is way better than me. Especially with like layers and then changing everything on the layers and everything. I'm definitely still learning. But I think like, yeah, I feel like it's a lot. Before Photoshop had like, I think Photoshop has some type of iPad app now. There was only Procreate, and it was only for the iPad. Now Procreate is still only for the iPad right now. But oh, I can go down one. A lot of people liked Procreate for that. And then I just watched a bunch of videos. Oh, and I also still make a lot of mistakes too. I just started using, I guess it also depends on what you want to do, because they have a lot of like Procreate stamps where all you have to do is take your Apple Pencil and just push it down, and then it's like a picture of something. And then there's different pattern brushes too. What is that? Okay, I want to like erase it. I forgot to change out the tip, and I really don't want to scratch my screen. Hi Jen. Okay, did you see one of the releases I had today? I think it was something that you had asked about a couple weeks ago. I'm putting out the animal print letters, but I also did a bold cow print too with pouches. Sorry, I'm getting there. I'm like chitty chatting a whole lot, and then I'll show everybody. I might have to run and get the other. I might have to run and get the other tips for my pencil. I'm afraid of scratching my screen, but then this one's kind of dull, and I don't know, it's so like matte looking. I feel like you can't really see really great on live. Do I have any tips in my phone? Hold on one second. I don't want to scratch my screen. It actually already has some kind of scratches on it too, believe it or not, which is terrible. Oh, I have them right here. Yay, I don't have to go downstairs. Okay. I know. I just posted them yesterday, but I didn't do a story. And I did 4 different colors. No, it won't be a part of the pro member stuff. Kind of is done for right now. Whoever got in is whoever got in. And it was everything. I literally downloaded everything that was from the app. So every single thing that was on the app, I put in that drive, because I felt like it was only fair if you know, were the pro member, that you got all of it, even if you didn't get to use it all. But everything else is just going on my store right now, on my shop. Okay. I have my original tip back on, so I'm not afraid of scratching anymore. Oh. But I should have everything on sale right now. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hopefully I don't go off live. Hopefully I'm still here. Let me just double check. Okay, good. I still have everything 50% off today. I wasn't sure if the live would end because I'm using the laptop for TikTok Live Studio. Okay. And we'll revisit it in the future when I basically have to rebuild the app, if I do. Right now, I don't have the brain capacity. I just got all my energy back today, so yeah, hopefully there's no holidays for a while, because between everything that happened with that the last 2 weeks and then family visiting 2 weeks in a row, it was a lot. I was falling asleep basically on Wednesday. Okay, so I have the pouch there. Okay, let's see. I have four colors. I'll go back to the I'll go back to the letters in a second, or maybe I should come back to this. This one's shorter. Okay. So this is called Bright Cow Print, and this is kind of like a chartreuse or lime kind of color. And then this is like one of the like notebook kind of, the blank notebooks. And it's in gold and silver rings. And then you can, honestly, you can use these for whatever you want to use them for. It's kind of easy. You can add it on paper and then just use it as like a daily. You can use it even, I don't know, for meal prepping. You can have like what you're going to have that week and then your grocery list. You can use it for memory planning because it's kind of fun and bold. And then I also have the matching pouch too. And the matching pouch is in gold and silver as well. And then I have, oh my goodness, guys, I'm sorry. And then I have the pen, and it doesn't have the cow print on it because it was just a little bit much. It's only in silver, unfortunately, because I kind of ran out of time, but I think it should still be fine though. And so let me show you the other colors. Let me put this here. Yeah, so this is in gold and silver. And then I'll just show the other colors because it's kind of small on here. There's pink. And I know this is kind of like great for the summer, but I feel like any time of year is actually nice. There's the pink pen. And then there we go. And then of course I have the pouch too. I'm so annoyed by this glare. I feel like it needs to be like darker in here somehow. Can I make the screen brighter? Maybe if I make the screen a little bit, I don't even know if that really helped. If it caused more of a reflection. Maybe I'll turn the screen back down a little bit. That was like a lot. I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. And what am I missing? Oh, the pouch. Well, I'll just grab one of them. But there's two pouches for like every color because there's, you know, the silver and the gold hardware. And it's the semi-transparent too. So these would be great for, you know, memory keeping, and then you for the Bible notebook, for the budget notebook as well, or just for fun, just to have it. You can have like photos in it. Okay, let me show the other colors too. Let's see, let's show. And I did end up putting the toolbar back over here because I think Brenda's even the one who suggested it. It's like I kept hitting the toolbar on this side. Oh, come on. If I move it over, the reflection is getting on my nerves. I wonder if I can, hold on. No, I don't have a stool. Do I have a stool? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna see, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can end this reflection real quick. I'm not standing on anything tall, so hopefully I won't. Maybe if I move this up a little bit. Oh, I might help a tiny bit. I don't know. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Okay. All right. I don't know if it did or not, but hopefully it did, like a tiny bit. I just feel like it looks so bright. Okay. There is the blue. Sorry, it's coming off so weird. It's like an electric blue. Maybe this is still too bright. Maybe it's causing like a reflection or something. All right. What else? Okay, so there's the cover. Oh wait, there we go. I had the eraser on, that's why. Let's just turn it back up a tiny bit. And okay, the blue. I really like this blue, and I'm not that big of a blue person, but I really do like the blue. And then I'm just grabbing one, but you know, remember it's in gold and silver. And then what else? The pouch. I love how it's still see-through, so really you can kind of like put the pen in there. And then the last color is orange. So I tried to do some like, I guess I don't know, you wouldn't really call them highlighter colors, maybe highlighter colors. And here we go. I really like the orange. It's definitely something very, very bold, but it's definitely fun. Oh, I forgot to put that one here. Yep. So there's the orange, the blue, the pink. I love how I have that all the way down there. And then this is like the lime green, chartreuse, whatever color you'd like to call it. Oh, let me bring that up. Yep, so there is, so for all of these, there is the individual PNGs, which can go into any kind of planner. So if you digital plan with like an Android, like a Samsung or anything, that's why there's individual PNGs. There's also the Noteful stickers file, and then also the GoodNotes Elements file, which is the, that. So those are the files. Guys, I can't even talk. I am excited to be here though. Okay, so there's the leopard. There's leopard with the silver, the gold, and then zebra with the gold and silver as well. And then here's the cow print, and let me do the other cow print. Cow print in silver. I love how I like tapped off of it. The cow print in silver. Come on. And then, of course, I ran out of room, but let me just add another page. And then, what did I miss? Oh, giraffe. Poor giraffe. There we go. And then we have the giraffe in gold and in silver. I don't know how I feel about the giraffe with silver, but it's only fair that you have both, right? And then for all of them as well, in gold and silver, there's the pouches as well. So, here we go. So there's the gold and silver hardware for all of them. And it's kind of funny because there's still like a little bit of an animal print, but it's still see-through. I don't have anything back there that you can see is see-through. Hold on, where did I, yeah, here we go. Let's put 50 bucks back there, okay? Let's add this to the top. Arrange, bring to the front. Okay. Now there's a little bit of money hiding in there. I probably should make it a little bit smaller though. Make it a little bit smaller. Ooh. There we go. So now you can see it's see-through, but there's still a little bit of a pattern too. And guys, I can't wait to do this for like Christmas and everything too. The last live that I was on, I was talking about all the sales and stuff I see on TikTok Shop, and especially with the toys and everything. So I kind of already know I'm gonna grab some stuff already. So I need to start using that like budget planner. Look, I'm already distracted. Okay. Giraffe. Hi, Delilah. I'm just going over all the releases for today, and then I'm going to go back through because it's very quick. Okay, so I'm just showing the animal print pouches. They're in gold and silver. And here's the cow print. And then the zebra. Let me bring zebra down a little bit. And then what was the last one? Oh, cheetah, of course. And they're all in the gold and silver hardware too. So that way you can have both. So those are all of the pouches. So one of the releases is animal print letters with the pouches. And so here we go. You'll have them in you know, both the gold and the silver. There's a giraffe. And sorry for everybody who I'm repeating. There is the leopard, the zebra, and the cow print. I know. See, I was supposed to have this already released 2 weeks ago, and then my whole disaster happened. And then here is the bold cow print. And so here it is in this color. And they have it in the rings, gold and silver. And then a matching pin here. And then the pouch, which is gold and silver as well. And then it's in pink. I guess I said bold, but they're definitely kind of like highlighter colors. I say except for the blue. I guess I would call this electric blue maybe. I don't know. And there's the blue. Of course, look, I hit the pen. I should have kept the same format when I was putting them on the page. And then orange, which I kind of love for the summer too. And then I think that's it for those. So of course with all these, again, there is a Noteful stickers file, like a Noteful stickers file, GoodNotes Elements file, so it's the same thing. And then the individual PNGs too. So I think there was some of the downloads, there was kind of, now I was like misinterpreting sometimes when sometimes you would ask about a GoodNotes file. I don't do the GoodNotes file where there's like everything, you know, like a sticker pack. I think maybe the Coastal one, I did that. So there might be the Coastal and widgets. I might have them on pages, but some of the stickers I'll do like, you know, by the time the pack's done, there's like 200 different things, and to take time to do each one and then do it in GoodNotes too, it's a lot. And then GoodNotes files for some reason are so big. So like this element file, one of these, like in Noteful, will be like, yeah, one of the files in Noteful, like a stickers file, will be like 28 megabytes. And in GoodNotes, it's 60. And it's crazy because it's the same file, which I don't know. That's just insane to me. Like, I don't understand why it takes up so much more space. So meanwhile, I still have so much of my GoodNotes, guys, that I still use it though. Okay, sorry. Here's the giraffe. I just realized I didn't finish showing some of these. Oh, I did. So yeah, individual PNGs, GoodNotes Elements, and Noteful sticker file. And then I just have a, just some, I think I called it neutral beige black papers. So I figured these would go well with, it's all going to be really busy because it's animal print, but I figured these might go well with the animal print, letters if you were using them for like a spread or something, which I'll play around with it too. But also they're very neutral, so you can use them with anything else. So I'll just flip through these real quick. There's 35 total, and also some of them are giving fall vibes, which I'm very excited about. I'm working on, it's an August release, but I don't know, it might be a next week or a week after. But it's definitely, it's August, but fall, kind of like a coastal kind of fall thing. But I don't want to release it in July and then you guys are like all filled with fall before like fall even starts. So I don't want to jump way ahead and then you're annoyed with all the fall and the summer's not done yet. Anyway, so here is number 1, and then here's number 2. So all these are really plain. You can, not plain, neutral. You can use them anytime with anything. I just showed that one. This one, I think there's 2 similar to this. There's like a white with black, a lot of black and white you'll notice, because the animal print kind of takes up a lot of the busyness of it. And then this one's kind of fun. It's like a scalloped kind of design, and this is even smaller, a little bit darker. And here's one. They're all portrait here. I'm just zooming in so that you guys can see it pretty well. And then this is kind of zebra-esque. And this one's like a little bit busier, but it does actually look really pretty. Here's like another scallop one, and a little bit smaller as well. And then there's that one, this one. Some you'll see are kind of like repeats, but the like kind of beige color. And that one. So these two might be hard to see on camera, but this is like a white background, and then this one is a little bit more like a beige background. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, but this one looks a little bit better with the zebra print because it's more black and white, and this looks better with another one. So even though it's similar, I just wanted to add both. And yeah, these are great to use anytime. This one's kind of hard to see. It's just more of like a textured, like clothing, a linen almost. I don't know if linen even really has that pattern. Yeah, it's kind of really, I don't know if I can zoom in. It might get a little bit blurry because it's not meant to be that big, but there you go. I think you can see it now. It's pretty tiny. And then let me show you the other one too. But I'm sure you can probably use this with like, you know, some other sticker packs and things too. And where am I? Okay. What am I on? Oh, 22. This is like a plaid. And then the same in this like kind of beige color. That's kind of fun. And there we go. And then I have some in kind of like this rust color. I think I showed one earlier. This will be nice for the fall too. But I just kind of wanted some papers that might be great with the animal print, but not too much. But these would still look great for the fall too. And I might redo some of these and just other colorways too. That's like a diagonal, very, very thin. I think that's the end. So yeah, there's 35 total. And yeah, and what's funny is I just did these this morning. I just did these this morning because I was like, I don't really have anything that would go well with animal print because, you know, it's, you know, animal print's kind of loud and sometimes you just don't want like a white background. That's like a little bit much. I love these too. And actually some of like the black and white would look good with the cow print too. Here, let me, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah. So the papers, they are, where is it? So they're in the Noteful stickers. I have Noteful stickers file, GoodNotes Elements file, and a PDF. And the PDF can be imported into GoodNotes, Noteful, and other note-taking apps too. I know some people use like Zoom Notes and there's Colanote. Yeah. So yeah, I just like the papers. Like even if you're not a big animal print person, like these are, well, none of these are animal print, but you know, if you just want some more papers to add to your collection of papers, because yeah, never have too many. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Yep, and everything's here. I used to write it on a piece of paper, but I totally forgot to do it. Right, exactly, Delilah. I feel like you always say that. You can never have too much paper. And it's crazy because I have another release next week. Oh, great. What? It says I recommended something. What did I recommend? Oh, it's because I showed appeal not approved. Well, guys, I got in trouble for showing where my shop was. I knew that was a matter of time before that happened. So, yeah. And then it said appeal not approved. So, TikTok doesn't like you telling people to go off platform. I know. It popped up nice, big, and red. You know, I haven't had a violation in like a month. and now it doesn't like me. So now I have to go back to a scrap of paper that kind of hides on the side. If anybody asks, then maybe I'll just have to type it into the chat then. Right, let me try to hit appeal again. What did it say? It's not eligible because, what? Your live is not eligible for recommendation and is restricted in search results. Because I tried to make a recommendation. Basically, I tried to bring people off platform. Don't you think that's a little bit greedy? You know, YTube never has any of this issue, right? People can say whatever. Even in the comments on YTube, you can share links to things. Like freebies and stuff. Or links. Yeah. Isn't it terrible? Well, thank you everyone who's sharing, and hopefully any other digital planners will come in. If not, it'll just be us, and then I'll learn for next week. You know, I can't do that. I'll just have to put it in the chat if anybody else asks. Okay, what was I gonna do? What am I gonna play around with first? I'll show, I will say that with, you know what's funny? I'm not the only one because, oh, thanks, Pre. Create with Pre, that's my sister, guys. I will say that I'm not the only one. I was watching someone's live and she was just showing clip art, like how she made clip art, and hers got restricted, but it said something about lack of clothing, but there was no lack of clothing. It was literally cartoon, and the cartoons had clothes on. I don't know. Isn't that terrible? Oh, you did. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. She's probably like, why are you telling people about me? So she just really started posting more on let me not say that, on TikTok. And she's actually doing like different, sorry, Pray. I literally have a blank. So she's doing basically different notebooks that, let's see, I think she's doing Summerween right now of different, oh my goodness, I can't think. Different decor and things like that, that are from the Zon. I don't know how to say it. The place where you can get stuff that's not TikTok. But she puts together really cool things. And anyway, maybe she'll go live one day showing how she's putting together different things for like the house, different decor and stuff. Indoor, outdoor. I know you're going to be doing like decorations for like the outside of the house. Basically like mood boards, digital mood boards. That's what I would say. Digital mood boards. Yeah, that's my best way to describe it. Oh, no. I'm going to get in trouble again, guys. I'm going to get in trouble again. Okay. So let me go back to the paper that I had, and I'm going to copy this. I always forget how to do it. Let's copy and then insert. Yeah, thanks, Delilah. We gotta stick together. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but the girl was just showing how to do, how to make like clip art, and it's not like she was using AI, and the AI isn't really the issue because people do that all the time. But, paste my page. It didn't like the clip art or something. I don't know. It was kind of weird. What color am I going to use? I kind of like all the pink stuff. So let's copy all of it. I just want to see what this looks like on the black and white. And I'm like, why is this showing up so bright? Thank you for everybody who's sharing too. I always feel like weird when I don't want to be like, oh my goodness, everybody just like share, because you really don't have to. Also, I'm one of those people, when somebody tells me to do something, then it makes me not want to do it. Maybe that's rude of me. I'm just like, Or they're like, I'm not gonna start until I'm at like 10,000 likes. I'm like, then why did you go live? Like, why are you trying to like force people to like and share and everything? That might be even a little bit busy for that, but I just wanted to see the color contrast. Okay, let me add another paper. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that, but okay, maybe I will. Let's see. I'm gonna be playing around with these, and maybe I will make some like dailies or weeklies or something. Actually, let me go back to the other page. I probably should just do a new notebook. I'll just do a new notebook because I already know myself. I'm gonna forget, and then I'm gonna export it, and then yeah, it's like, hey, I'm so important. Like, I'm not gonna keep going. And I'm like, ma'am, I just want to learn how to draw something. Like, I'm not gonna go forward until everybody gets me this many likes. And then I just kind of leave the live, and then I come back. Maybe it's the reflection of the white. Maybe it'll go down. Okay, let me choose a paper. There's so many. Just so you know, guys, it's going to be very busy. Maybe I need to clean the camera lens again. Hold on. Let me clean the camera lens again. I know you guys hear all the prattle. And why do I have so many alcohol wipes? I don't know. I just do. Because I feel like I'm like wiping your screen. And hopefully that'll... I know. Wasn't that cool seeing that the alcohol disappear? Maybe that's what it was. A little bit blurry. Plus my screen's a little bright. Okay. Yeah, you're like, why are you wiping my phone? Kind of all up in my business. Okay, that'll be the background layer. And let's figure out one of them to use. That might be a little bit much. I feel like all of them are going to be a little bit much, to be honest. Maybe I should pick, maybe I should do, I still have to add these to the shop, but, the daily, weekly, monthly, I have these on, I can't talk. I have these on the drive because it was part of the app, but yeah, just even adding that is pretty cool. I have to remember to look up to the comments too. And then I'll add one more layer. If you're not a big layers person, you don't have to do this. Usually I have like background, template, and then maybe like stickers, but you don't have to do that. And let's see, maybe that will help with adding letters now, because let's see what might look good. I'm aware all of it is super duper busy, but we're just gonna see. We can always delete. Oh man, is it bad that I like the cow print? I feel like zebra would always be nice too. And then let me just zoom in a little bit. I kind of like the zebra and the cow print the most. And then there's a good old leopard. Let's see. Okay, so I don't think I want to do giraffe. Even the giraffe would look nice too. Zebra, you're thinking zebra? Okay. I think it goes more with the back too. And do you want zebra, gold, or silver? Let's see which one. I think both would look totally fine. Although, yeah. Let me resize the gold. Yeah, it has the warmth of it. Okay, I like that too. Okie dokie. Okay. Now, I've never done this before. Let me do that before I resize it. I'm just basically going to do like, Monday through, let's do Monday through Sunday, then I'll redo it again. Let's see. I can just do just the letter. I can just do the letter and then it's Monday. Or I can probably spell it out and then just make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, see, I didn't learn from my mistake the first time. Did I? Also, I feel like hopefully I'm not reaching across too much. Oh, I feel a lot better now. I really was sad I didn't come on Wednesday, but I was just so thrown off. I was completely thrown off, and then I was tired, and I don't know how I would have lasted a whole life. I think sometimes I just have to remember that I need to rest and that I'm not a machine. And I literally just did that. I literally just sat down and rested. I did feel a little guilty though, but we're all just people. Oh, and Delilah, I loved your post, and I still have to add the more landscape version of the Bible notebook. Yeah, I know. I think I just had to let go of like your post, even like with the song, just trusting God and letting things go, because the app thing took me so long to do and I was so excited, and then to be very disappointed and then feeling like I disappointed other people. I just felt really down about that. I think I might just do just the M. I just felt like really down about it, and then I was trying to work on a resolution and then make sure everybody got everything they needed. So I was trying to like make tutorials and everything, and I think I just kind of was burning the candle at two ends. Yeah, I definitely have a hard time practicing self-care and sitting still. I feel like if I'm sitting still, then like I don't know, I should be doing something, and I feel like there's always going to be something to do. There's always going to be a mess. There's always going to be dishes. There's always going to be laundry, especially with little kids and not having little kids. There's always going to be something to do. So I was definitely I was stressing myself out. Everybody's been like so kind and nice and understanding. And I was more like, no, I just have to make things as easy as possible for people and try to figure everything out. And also, I don't mind doing the tutorials. I love doing tutorials. That's like one of my fun things. I would say technology is what stresses me out, because one thing works, one thing doesn't. Yeah, it's easy for me to kind of like screen record and do like a little voiceover. And I still have the one more tutorial, well, a couple more. One being using the external hard drive too to save, organize your stickers. I still have that one to do. Oh yeah. Were you doing them all one at a time, Pri? Yay. I think that's cute. Now I have to do like Sunday start. I think that's fun. I mean, these you can just plan the week, but I think it would also be like a cute like meal planner too. Or whatever you're trying to maybe you're doing it all one by one. It's okay, we all have to learn. And my sister just learned Noteful like last week, so you're getting the pro status soon, okay? Okay, I'm going to do this again, but Sunday start. Sorry I'm having such brain fog too, guys. My thing I ordered from TikTok is still not here. Well, the big inflatable, it's not here yet. It said delayed, and it basically looks like they never shipped it, even though I messaged them and they said they shipped it. I'm like, summer's gonna be done before I get it. And they're like, oh, if you don't get it by the 14th, then I was like, the 14th? I ordered it on the 5th and it had free 3-day shipping. What do you mean? So far, TikTok's like, oh, it looks like it's delayed, like an automated message. And it gave me a $5 coupon. I'm like, thank you, TikTok. I'd rather the water slide. So that, I mean, I say water slide. It's like an inflatable water thing for the kids. It's definitely for little kids. But yeah, I was like, I'd rather my thing. But then again, it rained for like 2 or 3 days in a row and we had really bad thunderstorms. So I guess it was for the best. Okay. Should I do this with the black? Or is that too much zebra-ness? I'm just gonna try anyway. Where is... Actually, I don't have to look through there. What am I doing? I have layers for this. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer. Go back to layer 1. Yeah, I'm definitely in better spirits. I rested. And now I'm ready. I'm just a little bit behind because remember I was supposed to do, I still am, the grocery papers to go into the notebook. Or you could use for like, you know, grocery planning and stuff. I'm still going to do those too if you guys are still interested. But I wanted to finish since we just did the pouches, the animal print letters and pouches. I just wanted to, what color did I just do? I'm going to do a black version. Yeah, if you're still interested in that, I'll still do it. I mean, I kind of still want to do it because I want to do it for myself. Because the recipe binder thing I have right now, it doesn't look that great. I have like a bread recipe, some muffin recipes. It's basically, you know, I just copy and pasted it, or like screenshots from GoodNotes. Oh my goodness. Screenshots from TikTok and also from online. Like there is like a Parmesan Alfredo recipe I have from Joanna Gaines. So I just have it from the website. And I have other ones too. I was like, yeah, which one did I use? Did I use big or small? Big. I'm just going to do a black version of that same exact one. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I definitely want to put it in the notebook that I have with fun papers. And you guys gave me great ideas. I think Brenda, you said spices. I think someone said like appliances, like fun papers. Yeah, so if I don't have that for next week, it might be the week after. I haven't really released any summer type sticker packs. So I have one for next week and then probably the grocery one after that one. Unless I get a lot more done this weekend than I think. But I'm not going to stress myself out. Oh, actually, I can just copy and paste both of these. If I unlock both layers, then I can just copy this. Yes. And then go here. I'll just make sure I'm on one of these layers. And then paste. I wonder if it's going to paste it on the same layer. Now the zebra is looking really, really zebra though. How do we feel about that? This will probably be better with silver. Let's see. Let's look and see. First of all, let me close that. Oh, yeah, you know what? It is. Let's move this to layer 2. I'm going to have to name the layers or else I'm going to forget what they were. Yeah, like I was saying, I do have like kind of like, it's not Summerween, but it is like a summer fall one I was gonna have for August, but I don't know, I don't really want to do fall too quickly, but it's definitely my favorite season. That might be too matchy, but for everybody who doesn't like gold, it probably will look really nice. I think I'll just do it. Why not? Why not? Okay, so let me bring all these in. Are you looking pretty? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And let's see. Look, that's what I get for being sassy. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's okay. I'll just put the letters twice. You really don't have to put T and S twice. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my. For anybody who said they missed my lives, do you guys love hearing me mess up so many times? Because I always mess up. Okay. Let's see. I'll try to make it about the same. I think I just like hitting everything with my hand. You know what it is? There's like a little magnifying thing in the corner, and I feel like I always hit that as well. I wonder if I can move it. I probably can up in the settings. Probably up in here I can change. I know they hit like ruler or something too. If I can move it, document editing. Maybe this one. Okay. Window zoom. There we go. I just took them out of the corner. There we go. For anybody who's encountering the same issue, this one is definitely a super zebra page, but it's okay. Let me move down here. It doesn't matter because I'll use it myself. There we go. Sometimes I wish I could play music, but I always put these on YTube, and it's so annoying. You know, YTube's good because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh look, Saturday was supposed to go there. I'm messing up already. Oh my goodness. You know, one will let you say basically whatever you want, YTube, but heaven forbid you have music, unless I find some copyright free music to play. I could always do that, but who knows how that would sound. Just for some like background noise. Although I've watched plenty of lives where no one had music in the background either, so it never bothered me. But sometimes, you know, it sounds fun. I always thought it would take me a minute to get used to basically talking to myself, and then I realized I'm not really talking to myself. Yeah, it doesn't bother you. I know there's like, well, of course the other day there was, you know, the leaf blowers and the lawnmower. It was everything. So hardly ASMR. Hardly fun vibes, but yeah. Maybe this is way ahead, but maybe around Christmas time, then that really won't matter as much. I mean, then again, aren't all those songs copywritten? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Maybe I'll do like a monthly. Maybe I'll do like a monthly one. I also just want to play around with the letters too, and maybe I can group some together and save them on here so I can use them later. Let's see. Let me figure out. Is that like a monthly? Although I would have to put the letter here twice. Or maybe I wouldn't have to. Let's just play around and see. That's kind of the motto. Play around and see. Okay. And also, I still mean what I said about, oh my word, you can't even see it because it's so bright. There we go. It's almost like I have to put like a paper here for it to like adjust. Let me put a color in the background. I still mean what I said about people joining me on a live because I feel like that would be fun, and a couple of you volunteered. Of course, it has to be a time that is good for you guys, where you're not at work or anything. I could also, I mean, I'm usually home on Saturdays too, so if anybody doesn't work on Saturdays, or like later in the day. What am I doing? I'm trying to move layers. First of all, I need to go name my layers. But let me choose a background real quick. Yeah, I still mean that. I think it would be fun. Let's do this. Let's do that one. And let me move this to layer 1, which is the background. Now I'm just gonna name the layers, okay? I probably should have did that first. Uh-oh. I was gonna write because I hit the speaker thing. Okay. My favorite scribble thing is seeing if ballerina, no, that's not the word either. You know, it's my fault for not actually like really I'll slow down. Background. Close enough. Background's background. Same thing. Some of the words to choose. Not it. Alright. Layer 2 is going to be, I'll just say template layer. I could be like my mom and say use the text-to-speech thing. But anybody else's parent do that, but then the text doesn't make any sense, because that's usually what happens, right, Pray? I'm like, Mom, did you even read what you wrote? Did you even read what you wrote before you even sent it? Sometimes it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, Mom, please help me out here. I'm trying to like decipher code on what she even means. Okay, so I might have to cover some of these, but let me think of there we go. I took the paper off. Let me find an animal print one. I might mess around and do more after live is done, because I kind of want to put some words together. Let's see what I have. That actually doesn't look bad. That's kind of warm, so probably. And then I feel like zebra is always gonna look good. Let's see. It's definitely funky vibes. Let me try another paper. Also, you don't have to use the papers with the animal print. I just wanted to try something, that's all. You can literally just have like a white background, a black background, or if you have some other things, you can use that. Where's that more textured paper I had? Maybe this one. Yeah, this is like a little bit plainer. There we go. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, Mom, did you meant to write, you know, I found the elephant, I found a elephant, or did you mean I have an envelope? Like, what did you mean to write in the text message? Because you used this speech to text. I'm confused. I'm not actually going to put an A there. I was just kind of seeing, like, if I put like an M there, I feel like it's, oh, this is what happens when you don't move layers. Although the cow print's kind of fun. The giraffe is kind of fun too. Okay, maybe I'll just do, let me try one more. This is what I do at home by myself too. I kind of try out everything. Also, okay. I love how I don't finish a thought. You know what I could do? I do like these oh, I almost missed the puzzle piece, guys. Then it would have ended the live. I mean, I guess it really wouldn't matter since they're not really showing anybody live anyway. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do that. I might have to cover these in white boxes. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, so the background, let me, ooh, now it's giving me another idea. Putting, like, using two on the same thing. Not on here, of course. Do I even want to use this template? We'll see. Let's delete that one. We will use it again though, because I do like it. But yeah, sometimes I don't even know. Or butt dials. That's what happens too. But yeah, I do like the speech to text thing sometimes, but sometimes it's kind of annoying. I think I might go back and do the leopard. Cut. And then I might take a break from this and I might just play around with putting letters together. Oh, word together, that's what I mean. Sometimes I lean in so close, I have to realize, like, hey, don't let your head be too close and like block everything. I think an M would be good. Of course, I'd have to erase what's underneath. I feel like I need something dark, even though I like that. Sorry, guys. It's just, you know, sometimes when it's just not, it's not really what you want. Although, let me add a few. Oh, it's under there somewhere, under the template somewhere. That's a little dark. I thought there was one that I really liked. Maybe I just don't like this whole setup together. I'll come back to this, guys, okay? Let me do something else. Maybe I'll do papers with shapes. But first, I want to put some letters together that I can use later. And I'm just going to group them and then keep them for later. So like work, when I have to work on something, I'm going to just put some letters together. Also, these would be really cute, like on a notebook. Let's do that. I'll go back to the templates in a minute. Let me make this a little bit smaller. And let me move it over. You know, I got rid of the ruler, but I might need it. It said, "Aha, you'll still need me." Although I don't think anybody else cares about being this precise. Actually, I think that's fine. Okay, let's get rid of the ruler. And so now, maybe I'll make, oh, I'm dropping my Apple Pencil. Do I have like hiccups? I think I can group this together. Group. And then I think I can save it as a sticker. Oh, yay. Okay, okay. So I can have words already together. Okay. What am I going to call it? I mean, it's not really scripts, right? Labels? Labels, maybe? Animal print labels. Ooh, okay. Animal print labels. I'm just, okay. And it added it. So, let me go to one of the, what do I have? Examples. Oh my goodness. Guys, I still have to go and do a video on my habit tracker. What's the point of filling it out if I'm not going to share? what did I do with the journal covers? Of course I have that one. I'm not gonna buy Animal Print on Animal Print, but I totally would. Just because I would. But I feel like it would look nice on, what would the leopard look nice on? Of course it'd look great on pink. It'd look great on black. Let me, this black one. So I can go over to my collections, and then I have it right here. Yay. So I could do like a little notebook. That'd be really cute. Although it's kind of over a little bit. I wouldn't do this white band here. I feel like it looks a little wonky with a white band. But I could also use it in my planner. You're on the road for the next 5 hours? Oh my goodness. Are you going on vacation? Of course my leg would have trim. Because if you are, you deserve a nice vacation. I mean, 5 hours isn't that bad. However, you have a little one, so the 5 hours may feel like 12 hours. I've learned. Yeah, we haven't traveled that much with our kids, but my goodness, like an hour in a car feels like several. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Actually, I think the pink would look good. Oh, is that with you? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. It might feel a little bit better now. Well, maybe I'll help pass the time. Oh, I feel like it would be pretty there too. I'm just playing around, guys. Oh, this would look nice for the fall. I feel like that would look nice for the fall. Like this color. Maybe I should do more like health. That'd be nice. You brought all your devices. And I hope they're all charged. I think that's a pretty color. Of course, not with the white band, but I just already have that on there. I'm still trying to drift over it into fall stuff, and I really shouldn't. But I do think pink would be really nice too. This with zebra would look so nice too. Okay. This with, ooh, or even cow print. Even cow print with this one. Like your initials. Cow print, and I think zebra would be nice too. If you guys have like different kinds of notebooks, because I have like a gazillion. But like, you can put like one initial. Oh wait, I did cow print. I meant to do zebra. What am I talking about? There we go. Zebra print would look really nice. And cow print too. But it's something about that colors. I feel like they look really nice. But yeah, I have a habit tracker notebook. Budget, health. And then I feel like I would change out all of them for the fall and then Christmas as well. Because you don't really have to change out the covers, but I would do that just because it would be fun. Oh, even with the gold. Let's see. I have gold and I have silver. So both would actually, for the silver girls and the gold girls. The golden girls. It might blend in a little bit with the silver, but you know, I'm going to go back to these notebooks and I'm going to be like, why do I have all these letters? I'm going to forget and go back and try to show anybody. Yes. Oh my goodness. Like, just imagine this cute Christmas pattern, gold around it, silver around it, fall. Yeah. And I kind of feel bad because I started going live around Memorial Day and I really haven't like released any summer stuff. So I do have a summer type one. However, you can kind of use it year round. Oh no, I did the cookout one. I did that. So I mean, I guess you can count that as like summer, the cookout barbecue one. but not as much as like other people with like fun pool and beach and whatever. Although I kind of do, like I said, I have one for August that I'm already doing, which is kind of like an autumn beach kind of thing. So, but also have to remember, like, I'm in the Northeast. Not everybody's in the Northeast. So a lot of people have like nice, fun weather year round, and I don't. Yeah, usually around that time is hurricane season. So fun for me. Okay, let me delete that. Maybe I can do more words. It's so different. I have my own style. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I try to have my own style of things. Am I the only person who does things like this? No. I mean, come on, guys. Like, the fall's coming, right? A hurricane pack. Oh, my goodness. Now, you know what I would have for a hurricane pack? I would have a picture of a generator, water, candles. Please. Like, I'm, I haven't really been affected that much. Compared to like, Florida and everybody else like on the coast, like, when there's like, really bad hurricanes traveling up. But yeah, no, seriously, I would have stickers of a generator, a long extension cord, candles, food, and me crying. Little people of me crying. Because if the power went out, my son would still have PTSD from a year ago, last summer, losing power for 2 or 3 days. But yeah, like, the fall's coming, guys. Everybody's gonna have fall stuff. How many different pumpkin packs can we, make different? How many different Thanksgiving packs can we make different, or Christmas? So, nobody owns fall or Christmas or anything. I mean, if you go on ETSY, like, how many sticker packs are already on there? So yeah, I'll definitely have my own vibe of things too. But there's gonna be, leaves. There's gonna be, pumpkins. There's, pumpkin pie. But I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm also not gonna be like, oh my goodness, I made a pack and it had pumpkin date dots and somebody copied me. I mean, if I probably type in pumpkin date dots, there has to be like a ton, right? Will that stop me? No, because I'm still going to do it. I don't care. I'm still going to do it. Wait, why am I resizing these? I'm just trying to see if I have one for, like, I don't know, just making different labels. Yeah. I'm trying to have a mix of, I've been doing a lot of realistic stuff. The pack next week is not realistic, but I'm definitely going to have a mix of both styles of everything, just because I like both. I like cartoon kind of clip art stuff. I like realistic, and I get distracted like resizing these. Health. I'm missing a letter. H. Can I fit it on here and resize it? Yeah, let me crop this one. Listen, E. I'm trying to get to the other H, so stop hogging. There we go. Let's duplicate and I'll put it at the end, and I'm just going to resize and then I'll space it out again. But yeah, like how many Christmas tree date dots can you have? There's only so many variations. However, am I still going to do it? Yeah. Because I want to. And plus it'll be fun. Yeah, I already have so many things written down, guys. And in the works that I'm already working on. But that's why I want to do the... these H's are not the same size. Or are they? But that's why I want to do like the grocery papers, because that's like evergreen. Anytime. We're always going to use it. How many times do I write down my grocery list for Costco and have it on my phone? A sports pack like football, I think that would be fun. Yeah, because I think for sports I only have I only have the charms. That's the closest thing. You know, this is not lined up. Yeah, the closest thing I have is just those charms. So I definitely need to do one. And training camp. Well, I know for like the Eagles, I don't know if my sister's still on. But I think training camp's soon. It's basically like football season now, right? Like basically. I think training camp's in the beginning of August. So I need to get on that. I really do want to do a football one. And then what's after football? I already missed baseball. So then it's basketball again. I really don't know much about hockey. I went to one hockey game with my husband, and I wouldn't say my husband, he's not a super duper sports guy, but you know why? You know, we're just hanging out. It was the Flyers. Yeah, college starts in August. Look, so I'm already behind. Jen. It starts in August. Yeah, okay. Football. I gotta do that. I'll probably just do a lot of fun papers. And then I'm not really sure when the games are on. Maybe I'll have to do... No, I'm not. I'm gonna do... Oh, why am I can't find what I'm looking for. Where's this notes thing? I'm just gonna use this. And, I'll come back to this, so I'll just write on here. Yeah, I'm not going to stress. Honestly, the football kind of stuff, it really wouldn't have realistic anything, so it's a little bit easier to create that kind of stuff. Definitely some fun clip art. So, hold on, I'm going to go back to doing that. Let's use, I'll use this. No. I'm just going to make myself a list. And I'll just add a layer. Yeah, like fun papers, and then maybe some widgets with what team's playing, like who versus who, what time. I would say channel, but there's so many things. Like how many sports packages do you have to have just to even watch a game? Like, it's kind of ridiculous now. I felt like they should kind of like, it used to be you'd be able to watch like local games in the very least, and now they want a nickel and dime for all the games, and it's expensive too if you want to see all these games. Do I want to use a lighter color? Ooh. I think I liked how it looked with the other one, because it kind of looked like, well, not that. Yeah. You like, how many sports packages do I have to have in order to watch any game? I'm not sure how it is with college. If it's the same issue than like trying to watch NFL games. But I know a lot of people were kind of complaining about that. I mean, do you want people to watch the games, or do you want to make it hard for them so that they don't watch? Okay, so I'm just going to make a list here. That's an easy way to cover up the pattern a little bit if you want to make a list. This is just my way of doing a little list. Let's see. What font do I have? I have the Strawberry Shortcake font. Okay, and I'll do it in white. Okay, so I'm going to name it Foreman. Actually, is that even white? No, it's not. Yeah, I probably should have like planned out exactly what I was doing more. I just like to play around with different ideas. Okay. Football. Formal. Okay, maybe I'll just type it out. Okay. Football. But also, guys, if other people do football packs, because do I own football? If you see me do a football pack, Oh, my nerves. Oh, I guess that is a capital F. That kind of looks weird, but okay. I'm not going to be offended if somebody else does another football sticker pack, because I bet if I go to ETSY, there's going to be a ton. Also, there is no drama. I was just saying that. No, nobody has accused me of anything. Okay, football pack. I'm just going to say papers. And here's the thing with papers, too. It probably might just be general football. I mean, how many NFL teams are there? How many college teams are there? You know? Although it would be kind of fun to have papers, even if it was like a very simple pattern. Of like maybe some team colors. I mean, some of them kind of overlap. It may just be like a reddish color with like a silver kind of color, or I don't know who your football teams are. We also, for Thanksgiving, we never really got to discuss football in my family. We never put on any games. Yeah, football, grass. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I can do like a cool like stadium. We'll see. Once I start going. And maybe some, I'll just say some game widgets like time, date, team. Widget. Oh, look. Widgets. Let's see. Time, date, team. Well, teams, because they're playing. And I'll just say college and NFL. Yeah. I think that would be fun. Yeah, like maybe some fun scenes or something. I could definitely make this bigger. My word. I have no idea why I have it in the middle. But anyway, that's just like a fun list a fun, easy way to make a list. I'll come back to that even with like other ideas if you guys have some. That'd be really fun, and I'd probably want to do that in the next couple weeks. I don't think this would be hard at all. More realistic things take more time because I do them all in Procreate. I also do papers in Procreate, but they don't really seem to take long for me to do. Like you can draw a football, or maybe I have like a football stamp. And I mean, I think last week you guys saw I made like the flower one. There's like different stamps you can use and then make different patterns. But yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm excited about that. And of course my sister's going to be like, are you going to send that to me? Yes, I will. I don't know if she's still on. She might be working on stuff. Okay. I think that's fine. I think it's because I have this crooked on screen, but then when I bring this up, it's fine. Yeah, it's, you know what it is? I think my camera's crooked. Yeah, this is more, yeah, I have the camera crooked. That's why I kept thinking I had it crooked. But I don't want to mess with it too much on the tripod, because then it's going to be out of focus. Just know that I actually do have it lined up. I just have my camera crooked. Okay, so I'm going to save this one, and I'm going to group it, and then I'm going to save it. And you can kind of do the same thing in GoodNotes. I think you just, I'll go look. You can just make an elements thing. Yeah, I'm going to save it to animal print labels. Oh, it already had it there. It already had it selected. Cool. Yeah, let me go to GoodNotes. I don't even know what I have open. Oh, I had this last from the video. I love this one. I love that one so much. Okay. So, let's get some letters. And let's say I want to write work person. Let's do home. Oh, H. Although the only thing about GoodNotes is, as of right now, you can't group anything. You know how long we begged just to lock things in GoodNotes. It was a good, my goodness, it was a good 7 or 8 years, because they actually have like a form where you can request different features for GoodNotes, and this is before I switched to Noteful, and thousands of people just want a simple lock feature, and that's why a lot of people changed over to Noteful, because they were just kind of tired of waiting for GoodNotes to do anything about it. I mean, they did eventually, so that is nice that you can lock now in GoodNotes, but I think I'm just so used to Noteful now and the layers and everything. I think I'm a little spoiled by it. So, but I can get, if you're definitely a GoodNotes girl, if you've just been using it for a while and you just know it like the back of your hand, you probably just want to stick to it. Or some people use both. Oh look, the E. Let me scoot it over a little bit. Let me go back and get the E. And then let's kind of save it. I think we can make like a collections. Yeah, that's why I've stayed with Noteful. Me too, I love the layers. The layer, seriously, why do I keep doing that? And then I keep trying to double tap to go back. It's just me not learning my lesson, to be honest. I just need to keep it here and then resize them down. There we go. Just make it a little bit smaller and then I'll add it on. I know, GoodNotes is like, how many times are you going to do it before you learn? I just got so used to Noteful that, and now I feel like I'm rusty. I love how I duplicated that by accident. Also, these don't look like they're the same size. No, they're not. Okay. Although I don't think anybody else cares as much, like having them perfect. If I felt like figuring out where the ruler is, I would add it back, but no. It's just for an example. Okay. Now I cannot group, but I can't group, but I can just, I believe I can just create an element, and then I'm just going to make a new collection. What did I call it? Animal print labels. I'll just do that. Didn't spell animal right. Oh, I did, and I erased it. Animal print labels, and create. So it already has that one, and then you can go there and it has it, and you can just kind of put it down. Now you can still, oh wait, did it automatically kind of group it together? Oh, I thought they would stay individual. Okay. The more you know. The more you know. Oh no, it is. It is. No, it's still separate. I was about to say, it's like I could have swore they're still separate. Oh, okay, cool. I still think that's a little bit confusing if you just want to get to like one of the letters. You have to lasso one of the letters. But if you want to actually pre-make some words, because then on a planner, you can have different sections. I'll show you what I was thinking. Oh, I can't believe I've been on here an hour and a half already. How is it 6:30? How is it 6:30, guys? Oh, the football thing seems like so much fun. Thank you for saying that, Jen. It's going to be really fun. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Let me just grab a paper. Wonk, 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 wonk. And, oh, also, I feel like I have ADHD. Let's see. Where are those color? Okay, here. And then these would be pretty too. I feel like I'm always going for a bright color. I feel like I'm always going for a bright color, which is not necessary, but I feel like, let me do this. And then background. Okay. Actually, what am I doing? I'm gonna mess up the whole thing, aren't I? Yeah, I am playing around. You know, if I wanted to, maybe over the weekend, I'll do some more like this, like the quick picks, and put them together. Because I'm probably gonna overthink this, like, whoa, that's a lot of zebra. Maybe I'll think about something like that. Maybe I'll do some of those over the weekend. Right now, my brain is not braining. So if you want a really, really, really crazy health folder, I forgot I already grouped them together, like health notebook cover, we can do this. Although I know that's a little bit much. Maybe leopard. Maybe, I'm getting more and more ideas. Oh, maybe like pink. I love how you guys are just kind of hanging out with me. Let's see, maybe like this. And then, there we go. Just use it as like a header. And they could have any notes or anything for the week. You don't have to have health there. It could just be anything. Let me go back to the papers. These would be fun too. And also do shapes on top. Although this is not the exact same shape though. Oh yeah, and also for I didn't forget, Delilah, for the grocery thing, more colors of the grocery list too. I want to have that all together. There we go. That's a little dark. Maybe I'll do the lighter color. But none of those are the realistic things. Yeah, because that's something I already have it done. It's like simple, honestly, just like the font color. It's like just changing it a bunch of times, or the background color like that. I could make in so many colors. That's like something super duper easy. Ooh, I kind of like that. And then how could I make this into like a daily? Because there are different things that you might want to track in the daily, like morning, afternoon, evening. I'm just kind of playing around with the papers, guys, and this is just using shapes too. So yes, I've not forgotten about that. I think it just took me a little bit to get back on track, get a little bit of life back in my brain, and stop stressing out. I was telling my husband, I was like, everybody's been so nice and understanding, and I was just overthinking, and I don't want to feel like anybody has, are having issues with anything. Although that's just kind of the way it is. It's technology. There's always something. Right. I know. I just had to tell myself that. Hold on. I'm going to take a drink of water. So I'm still here. Just I mute the mic. You know what's funny is I always tell other people, like, life happens, things happen. And then when it's me, I should have this in the other notebook, but whatever. Then when it's me, you know. Oh, you didn't like the out? You mean like Google that out? Figure out the downloads, but oh yeah, that's what I loved about it, and that's yeah, I did like the app. I basically have to rebuild it, honestly, the whole back end. Find another company, figure out the coding, figure out uploading. Is it going to be slow? Is it going to be fast? I don't even know if I'd be able to get it done by the end of the year. And I don't know how much it'll cost me because I already spent a lot of money doing that one. Yeah. Yeah, and then from there I was gonna move on to the App Store app and Play Store. But then if it's the same back end, then imagine somebody trying to download it from the App Store and then it's not working. And withdrawing something from the App Store is a pain because Apple is very, very, very meticulous for a great reason. But yeah, I can't imagine. And it's not really anything I can like do myself. Like I can't have a whole back end service. Like it's like impossible. But yeah, I like just kind of like sliding over, just searching for what I want. I'm not saying it's dead. I'm just saying I don't think I had the brain width to deal with it at least for another month or two and find another back end company that I can work with, because the payment company, totally great. They're from the only company that Apple uses, and that's why it's totally separate. That's why that wasn't down. And then the front end for sale, a lot of people use that. So that's why the app was still showing up, but everything wasn't loading. No, I think they're finally back up. They basically wanted everybody to like upgrade to something else. They wanted everybody to like upgrade, and then I was like, I already pay. It still says we are investigating a technical issue. Like if I go back to the status page, hopefully I'm still live, guys. Yeah, the last update was today at what is this? This is military time. 6:41 is the last update. And it says most should be restored, but not all regions are restored. And even when they said some regions were restored, it wasn't my region, which is on the East Coast. So there's other backend companies. It's just I would have to see how much storage and stuff too, because I was already at over 10 gigs and it's not even fall or Christmas, and it was going to be way worse. At least the one that I was on, the first tier I got up to like 250 gigabytes. So yeah, I got up to 250 gigabytes on that, and I was nowhere near that. I still had a good 230 gigabytes to go, so that definitely would have lasted for the rest of the year. But yeah, it's like, yeah. I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but I'm done stressing about it. But I don't know if I'm going to use like animal print letters. I think I'm going to use, actually regular letters would look really cute. Like Monday, have an M, although I wasn't going to do days of the week, I would have to scoot it over, but I feel like that would look really cute. I need to do like this in black and silver. I mean black and I feel like I need to do it in black. What can I do without? Maybe I'll just use letters. Yeah, like morning, afternoon, evening. Maybe I won't do the realistic letters. Maybe I'll just use a font. The shortcake strawberry font, I did add to the LINK and the BIO. Yeah, morning. Oh, I said it was on Creative Fabrica, but trying to find something. I was looking at Procreate brushes, and I literally was just searching different pattern Procreate brushes, and there was 100,000. So that's why I linked the font if you ever wanted to get it, because I mean, I think there's other fonts probably on ETSY, although they might have more too. They might have more than Creative Fabrica, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, maybe morning, afternoon, evening. Maybe I'll get... Is it raining? Hold on. Oh, no, it's not raining. It was a plane. Guys, I thought it was raining again. I was like, if there's another storm, I'm over it. You see me panic. Morning. Afternoon. Maybe I'll change that A. And then evening. Yeah, my favorite thing to do is create, and it just really stunk because it's so easy for me to make things morning, afternoon, evening. I couldn't make anything. And please still let me know if there's like other things I can help with. But yeah, the dream is not dead. It just is gonna take a while because it took me a couple months even to do that. And then what should I have on the Monday, afternoon, evening? So this would be a daily. This would be I might copy this and put it in here. No, I'm gonna erase this page. That was just an idea, guys. I kind of want to make some layouts for you guys too. They might just not have the animal print. They might not have the animal print on it. Well, it's not working. The whole back end's not loading. That's the whole problem. The back end of the app's not loading. It would just be blank. Yeah. So, once I can find another company, and then, because I would have to upload, I usually have to upload the cover page, and then have 2 folders, and then I had to use a SQL code, and then there was like complicated not graphs, what are they called? Tables. So I had drop down tables for if a pack was live, if it was free, if it was pro, what time. I can't even show you on the computer because security reasons. I don't want anybody to, you know, break into it or anything. Yeah, the whole working back end part of it, the whole look of it is still there, but loading all of this, it wouldn't work. Right. It was being so glitchy. And then it was stressing me out. And then I wouldn't want to add anything new to it. Okay, new page. So, what was I going to do? Oh, this page. I'm going to continue. Although I can just use these papers and just add it to the other thing. Maybe I'll just do that. I did all that for nothing. I'll copy and paste it into the other thing. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. I kind of lost my breath for a second. What else? You know, usually I'm just kind of writing everything down. Let me look at some of my templates that I have, which I need to add those to the shop too. I have all these shapes. And then different checklist. I could have used these shapes, but I want the color to kind of match a little bit. Let's see. I know there is, I can probably do one that has, for the hourly friends. Let's see. Maybe I'll just add some different templates too. I actually like use these guys, especially I mean, I'm not new to digital planning, but sometimes I just like a quick thing, something quick to do. And I wonder if I can, what am I looking for? Oh, style. If I bring it down like a tiny smidge. There we go. That way it's not, a little bit of the pattern peeks through, but it's not too much. I think that's fun. I think I'm going to do this for the rest of the live. Hopefully, what time? 6:50. Let me text. Usually the kids are fine. I'm just going to text Brandon just to make sure they're good. It's not really warm enough to go back out and do the water table. So I'm trying to think what else I can put here on the side. I can just do more boxes, or I can just leave it blank. Definitely I can just do priority too. So maybe I'll do that. Like, have to get done. Let's duplicate it, and then I'll just put 2 here. 1, and then duplicate it again. Although I can make these a little bit longer. Delete. I know I definitely have more like deco ideas too, because I guess my deco is in form of realistic like letters and stickers, but definitely have some scene kind of things, like scenes and backgrounds and that kind of thing. Seriously, what am I doing here? Let me just delete that. Instead of delete, I duplicate. Why was I doing that? Let's do this again, and let's maybe make it a little bit wider. No, I want it even on both sides. This is what I do every day when I'm playing around with things, guys. It's not even that serious because I just kind of scribble down. Let's duplicate and let's put it here. And then I'm gonna duplicate this. And then I'll say, what's another, I'll just say priorities. Do I know how to spell priorities? There we go. Properties. No. Priorities. Boop. There we go. Since I want to be special today. Oh, I forgot. This one I didn't do layers with, did I? It's okay. I'll just add it to layer 2 eventually. Let me put this back. If you're new to digital planning and you're using Noteful, just make sure you know what layers you're on. It's really not that complicated. It's just me complicating it. Okay. And then I think I'm going to do for tomorrow, because sometimes sometimes you like intend to get things done the same day, but it doesn't happen. So we can just do for tomorrow. I generally have a lot of things that I always have to do for tomorrow anyway. For tomatoes. Tomorrow. There we go. There we go. And let me, what am I doing? How did I get back to layer 1, guys? How? Maybe I never left. You know what it is? No, it is. There we go. Okay. I think that's like a cute little something simple. Yeah, if you just got the paper, then you can always just do boxes on top. I already have some boxes done, but I might have to go backwards too. Also, you can do the same thing in GoodNotes, because I think you can lock shapes too in GoodNotes. Excuse me, I think I burped. You can, I believe you can lock shapes and lock text in GoodNotes, so you don't have to deal with layers. Okay. Oh, I have to add all these templates to the shop too. But here's a good daily, and maybe I'll just add a little, oh, there's a little box already there. Okay, so I'll just kind of play on that. So underneath, I will add a shape. I'll just add this here. Yeah, when I was new to digital planning, I basically just kind of played around with the ones that had shapes, but also whatever stickers there were. I mean, now you can find a bunch of stuff on like Pinterest and stuff, but if I had like, I mean, I still do. If I'm gonna go to Costco, I just look up on the search engine, you know, the Costco icon, and then I just use that. That's another thing for the grocery packs too. I want to figure out like a one-page thing where you can have your grocery list and then also what store to purchase it from, because we get groceries at Costco, but also we may do we have a local grocery store that we like to get produce from and milk, because for some reason Costco doesn't have lactose-free whole milk. So I don't know why. They only have like 2% and something else. So yeah, there's like, yeah, I'm not sure if anybody else goes to the trouble of shopping at multiple grocery stores, if it's just us. Or if you have maybe like farmers markets or anything that you like to get things from. Here it is. I have it on the bottom layer, but it's because I didn't lock. There we go. Yeah, in case you have like, we have farmers markets, but we don't really go to them. We do have a lot of Amish markets around. So a lot of the Amish markets, I only have Costco membership because I buy a frozen smoothie bag. It's there, selling place too. We usually get organic chicken. We get the pizzas. We get like the, I don't know if you heard of like the bear chicken, not the actual like animal, but BARE. Like you just put them in the air fryer kind of chicken. We do get some like vegetables there, just depending on like if we're actually gonna eat them all. Look, we got a whole thing of avocados in that same week. We kind of forgot. But then also like some of the kids snacks, and then like they have a massive bag of organic tortilla chips, so we always get those. We have like our usual kind of things we get there. Protein drinks we get there. Yeah. So, I mean, I only listed a few things, and that's usually $300 at the beginning of the month. Isn't that crazy? I mean, obviously protein drinks aren't cheap, but you know, other stuff. And as soon as I throw like 3 big packets of chicken in the cart, that's like $100 right there. Yeah, it is. So we only go like once, and then we get pizza, pizza or hot dog, or both. Oh, I forgot to lighten this a little bit. Let me change this up a little bit. Yeah. And then after that is the grocery store. And then also, not to be extra, but if we really don't feel like going to the store with the kids, it's Walmart. We have the Walmart, what's it called? Walmart Plus? Walmart, where you can get deliveries and free shipping. Yeah, so yeah, that's also for like toilet paper and stuff like that, is Walmart too. Let me go back because I'm going to do something with these papers. I wonder if I can do something for all the papers. That would be kind of fun. Hopefully I'm not boring everybody and taking so much time. If you have somewhere to be, maybe you're just popping in and out. Let's see here. But yeah, I want to figure out something where, for the grocery pack, not just papers that you can use, but also, we're all with you. We do the same things. Go to the same stores. Yeah, I just have the local grocery store that's really only in well, It's called Giant. I think there's Giant Eagle somewhere. So there's like, I think Maryland might have Giant too. Walmart is everywhere. Costco is basically everywhere. Yeah. And the grocery store is like, we just do pickup, and Walmart we do delivery. I used to love going in the grocery store to just kind of look at everything, and now with kids, it's just like a lot sometimes. Like, it seems to be the exact same time they need a nap or something. Oh, also, if we go to Costco, the kids are doing great. We'll go to maybe Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is a little bit out of the way. We also like Aldi, but Aldi is 30 minutes away. So we would do Aldi more. We really like their prices, and there's some Aldi stuff we really like that does not have any dyes in it. Like, well, what's it called? Fake dyes in it. So we do like Aldi, and they usually have really good prices, but we have to drive 35 minutes to Aldi. So, and then delivery would just cost too much. And then Trader Joe's, we love Trader Joe's too. Trader Joe's, mostly snacks. I like tea there. Yeah. See, you're so lucky you have an Aldi right by you. There's some things that are just Aldi brand that we like, and we don't like other brands of it. So we have to kind of like pick and choose that month. Like, okay, did the kids nap enough? Can we go to Aldi? Can we go to Aldi? I think that's cute. Let me move it down a little bit. But yeah, plus their prices are great, and then they have all their non-food stuff that comes out, and I just want to look at all the things. I think we've gotten like toys there for the kids, like little fun stuff. Let's see here. Maybe I can lower it down so the white is not so white. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I wish Aldi was closer because they have like, not that we have everything organic. We really don't. But if we can, we like to. Like our lactose-free milk, it's not organic or anything. Trader Joe's is mostly snacks, treats that we like to try out. But yeah, it's kind of out of the way too. I mean, we luckily live like right on the line. But that's also kind of annoying living so close to another state too. Am I going to put Monday or am I going to put MON? Let me see. You know, I always do this and then forget. But yeah, so we definitely go to different stores, even if it's not like the same day. Let me see what I like here. I guess that is enough room to write. Or sometimes just like to rotate it. Oh, if I hit. Although then with this font, it might be a little bit weird to read it sideways. Maybe I'll just keep it how it is. Oh, if I do this one more time. Why do I keep hitting her? I don't want to say her name, Siri, but Siri, Senorita, whatever I call her that day. Yeah, so we actually have a lot of Amish farms and markets nearby, and they have great quality stuff too. It's just making it out. Your postpartum rage would take over. You know, I actually got one of those checks from Apple because of the SIRI going off all the time. I think it was a whole $20. I think that's still enough room to write beside it. Listen, I think I had the postpartum, what's it called? Pet aversion because I just couldn't take the dog. And God rest his soul, you know, Chase is gone, you know, but he you know, he had doggy cancer, unfortunately, right before Christmas a couple years ago. So that was not that great. Well, right before fall. So, but I guess it's kind of right before Christmas. But oh my goodness, him licking. And then if I just got the baby asleep and that's when he decided he wanted to bark. Oh my goodness. I can't even explain it. You had that when you had your first thought in the dog's ear. Yes. And it didn't really bother me before. I was just more annoyed, like, ugh, why are you barking? Why are you, you know, it didn't really make me like upset. But apparently it's, you can have like a postpartum pet aversion too. And not just to like dogs, it could be to cats too. Just like the hair. I think you're already on edge, like, oh, okay, I gotta, you know, the baby's like blow out of everything. And then on top of that, there's dog hair, cat hair. You're like, I'm over it. Please get out. Or the licking. Like you finally fall asleep and then you hear them licking their paws. You're just like, please just get out. Get out of my life right now. I was trying to explain it to my husband. It's really a hard thing to explain. I think I also had, what is it called? The thoughts that you have, I don't want to say irrational, but it was like for some reason, I've never been to the Grand Canyon, but for some reason I was worried my kid's gonna fall, we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon and they're gonna fall off the Grand Canyon. Maybe you can just say postpartum anxiety, but it's something else too. Intrusive thoughts, postpartum intrusive thoughts. Yeah, your dog is a licker. It drives you nuts. Yeah. That, and then, I mean, they said it's normal because like your hormones are basically saying you have to protect this little person, you know, you have to protect them. And that's also kind of maybe part of the pet aversion thing too. Like, oh, I have to, like, you see them as an animal now. Even if you didn't, I mean, most people see their pets as animals, but now you're like, oh, I have to protect this little vulnerable like baby. And, you know, like walking down the steps, you're like, oh, what if I just accidentally, you know, like, no, I'm holding on to the baby, you know? So it's like basically like your hormone saying, oh yeah, like, remember this little person is very vulnerable, very, fragile. So I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. And then it, you know, it goes away. I wouldn't say worrying altogether goes away per se, but priorities. I can probably do priorities to do something else. Yeah, but I was just like, okay, I'm not crazy. And that was funny is then I saw TikToks about it. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not. Okay, I'm going to take off this letter and then I'm going to add another template here. Yeah, but I just want something where you can have like maybe the meals for the week and maybe something really small. Maybe it's just like dinners or just maybe meals each day you can kind of put in it. I mean, the good thing about digital planning is we can zoom in quite a bit. And then maybe like a general list or list with like different stores and then a list, you know, for each one. Like if you get tomatoes at this one grocery store, but you get meats at this one, then there's no point in writing a grocery list and then rewriting it. So I have all those ideas too. But that's not anything that's hard, along with the different colored grocery list, because I already did it. It's so easy to change the color. So I'll still do realistic things too. I have a lot of that planned for fall and Christmas too. I wish I had all of my things here because I didn't even have everything on here. But like the paper clips, I had paper clips too because these would be really cool with the realistic like paper clip I had. And that'd be kind of fun too. But I have to add all that. Although that mint color looks so pretty with this paper. Right, a grocery list for each store that you go to. So that's definitely like one of the ideas, besides having like papers to go in like a digital recipe book, but also if you just had like a meal planner notebook, and then you could also flip back through it too. So that one type on the list, as well as the release I already have for next week too. But which is more of like a fun one. It's just like more like a fun one next week. And then yeah, let me do some more of these while I'm on a roll. But yeah, that's like, some things are fun things and then that I release, and then some are just like the animal print letters and all that. That's fun, but also the budget was fun, and then plus you can use it. You know what? I'll do this one. But then also there's things that you have to do like every week. Like, did we take out anything for dinner tonight? No, we did not, because we both kind of forget, my husband and I, until it's about dinner time, and then we're like, you know, we never took anything out. I guess it's frozen pizza, which really shouldn't do that, but that's why we have them. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this and then I'll do Sunday. Which one did I have? Which one did I just do? I think that's my biggest thing about being live is losing my train of thought. Very easily lose my train of thought. Here, copy. Let me go back here, and I'm just gonna kind of paste it on here. Make sure I have the right size. There we go. I just kind of want them basically to be the same size. Okay. Copy and paste. I mean, that's the fun thing about digital planning too, is like you can just take a fun paper, and if it's dark, throw a shape over it, and then just make your list. Now let me delete this. I don't remember about where. Oh, 93. Grateful for that it tells me what the opacity is, so I don't have to guess what the opacity is. Let me change the style. There we go. Hold on one second. Let me turn, okay, I have the sound off real quick. It's so funny. My, I think I said like earlier this week, my mom, we always used her Hoopla for audiobooks, and now they're not doing it anymore. They're not doing Hoopla anymore, but I think they moved to another one that you can check out audiobooks. I forget what it's called, maybe Black something. I have to look it up again, what it's called. So basically I'm just going to tell my sister to set up my mom's account for the library card, because my mom will forget. Ooh, okay. What else? A good, I should probably save that for like a fun paper. Let me see. I'll do that. It's very busy, but I'll save it for, where's one of the layout ones? This one has the days of the week on the side, but I'm going to crop it. And wait, am I going to crop it? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Hold on. Let me figure out. Okay, let me rethink this one again. In our area, we have Hoopla Cloud Library and Libby. Yeah, so my local library, I have Libby, and then they're like, oh, I had emailed them because who emails the library? And me do. I do. I was like, when can we get Hoopla? Because other counties has Hoopla too. I'll go back to that one. I was like, other counties, they have Hoopla. What in the world is that? Oh, it's my mom. Mommy, I can't talk right now. Speaking of using her library card, now she's calling me. And who knows what my mom would say, guys. Like, she definitely is a person who says, she has no filter. You kind of like have to catch her quick, like, hey mom, people are listening. Anybody else have people like that in their family? Like, It's like, hey mom, I'm gonna speakerphone. It's like, you gotta speak speak really fast. Okay, yeah. I'm like language mom. The kids are listening. I don't need them picking up words. Usually she'll remember, but sometimes she doesn't, especially if she's driving. Don't let somebody cut her off. I'm like, mom, the kids can hear you. Okay, yeah. So they basically like, oh yeah, we won't be getting like Hoopla at this time. And I think it's just because it's expensive. And Libby, basically they'd rather, there's a book I want to read, and it is, I think, a 8-week wait, 10-week wait, so 2.5 months for one audiobook. So that's wonderful. I know that you can buy, like for other libraries, you can like pay to join certain libraries that are out of state. They have like a out of state cost, but I don't really want to do that. If I do that, I might as well just pay for Audible, right? And I'm still thinking about doing, is it KU? Kindle? Is it called KU?
Mon.
What? What was that weird? Yeah, I'm still thinking about doing that because there's like an author that she has books on there. My only issue is I want audiobooks, which they don't really have that. I mean, sometimes they offer like a deal, but I don't want to buy a book if I don't know if it's good or not. I just want to, you know, check it out at a digital library. And we can add, I guess I could just add a days of the weekend and duplicate it. I'll just add another layer. Why not? Why not add another layer? Just cause. But yeah, so her library ended their Hoopla thing. What's funny is that there was books that were only on there, and I kept saying, oh, you know what? I won't use up any of the borrows for the month, just in case she wants to use them. She never used them. She still has Libby though, but my sister was using them, so at least they got used up. I know there's I was saying how like the books I listen to are kind of all over the place. It just depends on what I feel like listening to. But what was I listening to? Belgravia. Belgravia is the same writer of Downton Abbey. So if you like Downton Abbey, then you'll like the show Belgravia. There's only one. Oh no, there might be 2 seasons. I don't know. There might be 2 seasons of it. What is going on? There might be 2 seasons of it. But it's one of those things where Julian Fellowes, the writer of Downton Abbey, he's a very good writer. He sucks you in. It takes place, I think, like the ball, like a ball right before Waterloo happens. So definitely like a Spotify has audiobooks. Okay. But I just didn't want to pay for another thing. But also I heard that Spotify, it's by like hours for the audiobooks. Is that true? So like, what if an audiobook is like 4 hours and they only let you listen to 3 hours? That would stink. But I haven't looked into it, so I actually could be wrong. Now, the other text is black. Should I keep it black? And this is different. Maybe I'll cover these up with like white or something. Yeah, maybe I'll cover them up. Let me duplicate it. And then I'll just cover with white in the background. You don't know if there's a special price or audiobooks opposed to the music. I'll have to look into it. I think I've gotten spoiled by audiobooks. Also, yeah, by the time I'm ready to like lay down in bed and listen to a book, maybe, my eyes are like done for the day. I don't want to read anything. And I can just leave that one blank. I had notes, but I might just cover it up. Well, I'll just put notes. It's fine. I'm gonna cover it with white and then like with a layer. But yeah, I think that there's alternatives to Audible. Actually, what am I thinking? I think I can add a background, right? Let me play around with it. Because I don't want a square. Don't want that. Don't want that. Can I make it? Maybe I can't. I was going to try to add the background here, but that didn't work. Okay, I'll just do no background and I'll just add like a shape over here. Let me just go down one layer. No, I'll keep it all in the same. But what was I saying? Oh, audiobooks. I'll have to figure out how to like sign up for, or get my sister to sign up. And then also see what audiobooks are even on there. Yeah, I think for Hoopla, the usage is more. I don't know. I mean, they were allowing you to listen to 8 books, like per person, like per Patreon, per member. But it would have been better if they just like reduced it. Your mind drifts off. Yeah. You're like, I just have to read it. Although I have tandem read before, where I've listened to the audiobook and read. So I did like tandem reading too. But then again, you gotta have, the book on like your Kobo or Kindle or whatever. And you have to have the audiobook. And that really only works if you are not spending a fortune on both, or you have you can fortunately find both from the library. Okay. I kind of like that. I wonder if I would like changing the color though. I wonder if it blends in too much though. I kind of like it matching, but all right, now I'm going to duplicate this because I got to do Sunday start. Although I kind of did like the black is a little stark, but let me just duplicate it. I'll probably stay on for another another 15 minutes. Hopefully I won't make a fibber out of myself. Let's paste. Hopefully I won't fib. Let me, oh, Amazon, yeah. Guys, I know, so silly. I had to order toilet paper from Amazon because I don't feel like going to the store right now. And I have enough for like tomorrow, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it. It's cost the same as the store. So I just made sure that I wasn't getting ripped off. It costs the same as the store, and it will be delivered tomorrow morning. So I need to just put the Amazon to work anyway. But I realize I'm definitely like a delivery person. If I can have it delivered, please. And that never used to be a thing. I really didn't mind running out to the store, but I think ever since I had kids, I'm just kind of like, if you can just deliver it to me, that'd be great. Other days we love going. Like the kids love going to Costco. They love doing samples and all that. It's actually fun. We call it the big store. My son loves Dollar Tree. He calls Dollar Tree the green store. So he calls Dollar Tree the green store. And he likes the green store because, sorry that it's sideways, guys. It's just easier for me to like type, right? Yeah, but he likes the green store because he always gets something out of the green store. Which, I mean, it's Dollar Tree, I don't mind. Actually, he thinks any store, he can get something out of any store. Which usually is true. I don't think I've ever given the speech, you're not going to get anything, because I'm a sucker. Me and my husband, we always end up getting something, even if it's like a little, maybe not a toy, but like a little treat or something. Like a little snack, a little trinket, a little something. Oh, okay. A little something. I can move this down to layer 1. I feel like we always get something for them, but other times is nothing, and he's fine. We'll walk right out of the store. Like, of course, Costco. There's no toys. Well, there is toys, but he didn't get any of those. He's the one looking at the whole play set on display, and I'm like, hey, kid, you can't climb up on the play set. That's not going to happen. I don't know why he thinks he would be able to climb up there, but should I add the days of the week? I think I will. Yeah, I don't know why he just thinks like, hey, even though there's a whole play set on display at Costco, surely kids are allowed to climb up there. Not. That's why he's in the cart. My son is 99 percentile. He always has been. So even getting him in the Costco cart, because I'm only 5'5". My husband, he's really tall. But, you know, trying to put a really tall kid who's still only 4 in the Costco cart is a lot. Like both of our backs are like screaming. And he can't go in with the groceries because I don't want that. I'm going to resize these, so don't you worry. I know it looks a little weird, but I'm going to do this. And let's resize Wednesday and Thursday. I'm probably just going to resize the other ones too, just so they don't look too weird. Actually, maybe I should just do, I'm not going to do the whole words. Okay, change my mind. Cut the show. I feel like I'm on TikTok too much sometimes because, although my husband's the same way, we just know like different sayings on like TikTok, and one is the guy that says cut the show, and he's like sitting in a chair crying. Maybe you know that one, maybe you don't. There is also the trend, the Netflix trend. Has anybody seen that on TikTok, where they're like, oh, I'm gonna sit down for a documentary about, I don't know, something. But some of them need to actually be like a real documentary. There's like one lady who said, I need to have a documentary about my mom being a serial unaliver. We're like, what? But wait, what? Can you just do a 10-part series right now? Insane. And then there was another one that was like, what was it? Like a Netflix one where they said that they worked for a company that was supposed to help kids, but really they were like stealing money. and she had a Dare shirt on, or a Dare binder, and I guess they told her that, like, okay, everything's gonna end, you know, today or tomorrow, make sure that you turn in your binder. But I guess she didn't, so she still has like the evidence, the receipts. I'm like, girl, please don't disappear. So yeah, some of the trends are funny, and then some are like actually serious. I think one was funny. It was like, I saw it 2 times. It was like my Netflix documentary of surviving dating like a church musician, which I think that's funny. My husband's not a musician. He was doing media, so. But it was funny. Yeah. Also, it's really funny when people like relate to certain things too. But I don't know if you haven't ran across that TikTok trend. I don't have it plugged in. The iPad said, you said 15 minutes and it's gonna be 15 minutes. Your husband's a church musician? That's so funny. I'm certain they're not talking about him. But I can get, I get what they're saying. Some places, you know, they get away with a little bit more. One girl was like, oh, he's the pastor's son and a musician. And, but I don't, all the musicians that I knew, they did church. They were not like the ones those girls were talking about. But I think it might be that you know, maybe it was the guys who liked a little bit more attention. So, and you're both PKs. Oh, like, okay, that's really cute. Oh, stop it. Okay, I did see a PK one though. And it was like, I think it was, oh gosh, what was it? You know, as soon as I say this, you're going to start seeing the trend on TikTok where it's like, or just search Netflix trend. And one, I think they said like, it usually starts out with a certain kind of documentary music and a person sits down in a chair and it just has like a caption at the top, like, you know, my Netflix documentary, and like one was surviving being a pastor's kid. You've seen them? Yeah. One was like surviving being a pastor's kid when the message, oh wait, you're always being used as an example. So I don't know if you ever went through that. You're like, why are you using me as an example, mom or dad? Why do I have to be a part of the sermon? Okay? Like, I'm not a part of the sermon. You can do the sermon without me. Or without using me as an example. Oh man. But yeah, what did I say? Alright. Maybe I'll finish this one and like one more. I think I have this on low. Sorry, I'm just, okay. My mom always tells my dad not to use her as an example. Right. Like, you know other people. Use them as an example. Okay? You know other people. Why are you using me? Why are you using my story? Or, you know, you're like, Dad, you might have like exaggerated me a tiny bit, okay? Why are you telling my business? Oh, so funny. I think I'm gonna like do one for each one of these. And I think I'm gonna do one for all, I'm gonna do for like all 35. I think I'm gonna just kind of relax and do some of these tonight and like tomorrow's Saturday, right? And then I'll do a story and I'll just kind of release these as quick picks. So that way, if you do want them, then they'll be listed. It'll all be one image, and then it'll be, you know, of course, the Noteful stickers and then Good Notes collection, like the elements too. But I could also save this as a PDF because it'll be all one thing. If it's saved as a PDF, you can import it into Good Notes and Noteful and wherever, and just have it as like a whole page. And then you can just kind of copy the page and paste it. I think I'm done for tonight. Delilah, how much longer do you have of your car ride? Also, I feel like I just yelled that into the, I feel like I just yelled that into the camera. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's so dark in the room now. It's actually still, you took 3 hours left. I guess I only took up 2 hours of it. I think I'm gonna like lose my voice if you know what? I think if I had somebody else talking to, oh, it's pouring rain. No. I think I'm tired of the rain. Also, my kids, you know, thing didn't even come yet, so I'm kind of bummed, but if it's raining, they can't really do a water slide, so, or a water inflatable thing. Yeah. I only like rain mostly during fall's my favorite season, although I do love a good Christmas season. I'm one of those annoying people who puts up their Christmas tree like Halloween. Like Halloween day, Halloween night, I have my tree up. It's up all, you know, it's up from there. Now, I don't decorate for Christmas until Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, because the parade has happened, the Christmas, you know, the Thanksgiving parade has happened, and Santa's at the end, right? And then, like, you know, we're supposed to start Christmas shopping. So I figured, you know, I can add all the other Christmas decorations. But the tree's up. Like, yeah, the tree's up October 31st. It is. But, you know, and then it's up till New Year's. And then New Year's, I rip everything down. I need, like, a fresh start. I also, yeah, you can confirm it's true free. And also, I still have my Christmas village. I mean, you can judge if you want to, because I just have it. I still have my Christmas village up. I have it at the very top of my kitchen cabinets. Like, there's a whole village around. And my thinking was I was supposed to decorate the little town. I don't have Christmassy things. It's just the houses. And I know it's like really cheesy or whatever, but I don't have like fine decorations in my house. I really don't. Everything's just kind of fun and just the way it is. So I was supposed to decorate the little town at the top of my cabinets for every holiday. So like Valentine's Day, I was supposed to add little like Valentine's things for the little town. Have I done that? No. So it's already ready for Christmas. I just have to add the actual like caroler little people and everything. It's probably really dusty too. So, you know, whatever. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I think that there's already fall decorations out too. Fall stuff I have up. I try to wait until Labor Day, guys. But usually like the last week of August, I'm like, I already have the bin ready. I only have 1 or 2 bins of fall stuff. And I just have pumpkins. I don't have scary stuff. It's fine if you do. I just have pumpkins, a lot of fall stuff. I could have more fall stuff too. It's quite a thing. Okay, let me go over today's. Oh yeah, I gotta work on the football pat. Now that my sister's in, training camp is August, right? I don't know for sure if you were in when Jen told me, hey, are you gonna do fall? Are you gonna do football? I need to. But yeah, so at college, and I don't know if she's still here or not. Anyway, Pri, you can help me with some of the football ideas too, although I already have some. Yeah. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I'm gonna keep working on. I think I'm gonna do all the pages. I'm gonna do all the pages. I'll let you know when it's all done. And probably by tomorrow. It's not hard for me to do it. It's just when I'm talking, it's hard for me to concentrate when I'm talking. But anyway, love you guys. You've been so much fun. And even if we didn't talk in the chat or anything, if you need digital planning, thank you for being part of the live.